Animals, birds, and other organisms which live in natural habitat are termed as wildlife. Wildlife provides us milk, meat, hides, honey, and wool, etc. The wildlife is a significant part of our ecosystem. Wildlife exists only on the earth. In nature, all living organisms are linked to one another for their food. Without a habitat, all plants and animals are interdependent on each other as well as on their physical environment. The animals accommodate to their environment in respect of their physical build, color, food, habits. Different types of wildlife are found on the earth. India is rich in wildlife. Climate is the most dominant factor in establishing the type and number of wildlife forms and species. The wildlife of grassland differ from that of rainforests. Similarly, wildlife of mountains differ from that of deserts. It means that nature is the deciding factor of wildlife, but nowadays the role of man is becoming increasingly important. Thousands of wildlife species have become extinct and many more are in the category of endangered species. Many forests have been cleared for different human activities. Many animals lost their habitat. Now let's move categories of species. Normal species. Population levels are considered to be normal for their survival. Endangered species. The plant and animal species which are in danger of getting extinct are called the endangered species. Species which are in danger of extinction. The survival of such species is difficult if the negative factors that have led to a decline in their population continue to operate. There are some examples of endangered species. Vulnerable species. Population has declined to levels from where it is likely to move into the endangered category. There are few examples of vulnerable. Next, rare species. Small population may move into the endangered for vulnerable category. These are the examples of rare species. Endangered species. Species which are only found in some particular areas, usually isolated by natural or geographical barriers. These are the examples of extinct species. Species which are not found after searches of known or likely habitat areas. These are the examples of extinct species. Forest and wildlife protection programs by government. The protection of wildlife has a long tradition in India. Many stories of Panchtantra and Jungle books, etc., have stood the test of time relating to the love for wildlife. These have a profound impact on young minds. In India, the Wildlife Protection Act of 1972 provides for the creation of national parks. Establishment of a national park is just a beginning of conservation. These lands need a continuous check on all the species and must be protected from all types of external threats. All national parks need to have independent and non-political decision-making bodies. Two main objectives of this act. First, to provide protection to the endangered species listed in the schedule of the act. Second, to provide legal support to the conservation areas of the country classified as national parks, sanctuaries and closed areas. For the purpose of effective conservation of flora and fauna, special steps have been initiated by the Government of India in collaboration with UNESCO's Man and Biosphere Program. Few years back, there were 92 national parks and 492 wildlife sanctuaries. But now there are 102, it means 102 national parks and 515 wildlife sanctuaries. It is a relatively large area consisting of one or more ecosystems, and it operates at national level. No human activity or settlement allowed. Human interference is totally prohibited. Villagers cannot graze their animals, and national parks have extremely strict rules about jungle produce collection. For example, wildlife sanctuary. In wildlife sanctuary, regulated human activities are allowed, for example, grazing of animals, firewood collection and tourism. It can be created for a particular species, which is not the case with national parks. Wildlife sanctuary operates at state level. A sanctuary can be upgraded to a national park but not vice versa. For the purpose of effective conservation of flora and fauna, special steps have been initiated by the Government of India in collaboration with UNESCO's Man and Biosphere Program. Many species have already become extinct due to natural or human reasons. Many more are on the verge of extinction. Efforts should be made to protect the endangered species because extinction or disappearance of any organisms disrupts the ecosystem, which has its own adverse effect. Worldwide efforts should be made to increase the number of such animals by launching the breeding programs. Several breeding programs have already been launched are showing positive results. On one such program was Project Tiger that was launched by the Government of India in 1973. It was the first such program aimed at the protection of threatened species. This project was launched at different ecosystems of the country, covering an area of more than 16,000 square kilometers. In 2001, the number of tiger reserves in the country rose to 27, covering an area of more than 37,000 square kilometers. In 1972, there were only 268 tigers in India, and there were only 9 tiger reserves. In the year 1997, the number of tigers rose to 1500 with 27 tiger reserves. It was realized that it is not important to protect the tiger only, but more important is to protect its habitat. According to NTCA, National Tiger Conservation Authority, there are 50 tiger reserves in India which are governed by Project Tiger, which is administered by the National Tiger Conservation Authority. India is home to 70% of tigers in the world. In 2006, there were 1,411 tigers, which increased to 1,706 in 2011 and 2,226 in 2014. The total number of wild tigers has risen to 3,891 in 2016. Similarly, Project Elephant was launched in 1992. The population of elephants was dwindling in the north, northeastern and southern states of the country. The project was implemented simultaneously in the 12 states. Still, the elephant population is under threat. The main reasons are the shrinking of habitat and disruption of migration routes of elephants. by the human activities like construction. Project Elephant. Project Elephant is initiated for protection of elephants, their habitats and corridors. It also seeks to address the issues of human-elephant conflict and welfare of domesticated elephants. The project is being implemented in 13 states and union territories. Now let's move Project Snow Leopard. Project Snow Leopard. Project Snow Leopard aims to safeguard and conserve India's unique natural heritage of high altitude wildlife populations and their habitats. Snow leopard is globally endangered species as well as the most important flagship species of the mountain region. Now the Project Sea Turtle.